Yes crew, this is your boy Stanton and we're back again, but this time with the first video of 2024. In this video we're going to make a nice deep tech house bass for those house and minimal tunes, so without further ado, let's get it. Right, so just going to go to oscillator here, choose the basic shapes, make sure it's a sine, knock it down by 2 octaves. For some low end rumble, and we're just going to add in oscillator B, same again, choose basic shapes, this time I'm going to choose triangle, knock it down by 2 octaves, and then from here what we're going to do, we're just going to add in some noise for some analog emulation, a little bit of hiss. We're going to add in J106, just a little bit there, just to give it a nice little bit of a layer. And then we're going to go to our filter, make sure A and B and the noise is being sent to the filter, choose MG low 18, going to open up the cutoff again, start dialing it down, find the sweet spot. And from here what we want to do is we're just going to add in some resonance a little bit. Going to boost the signal a bit with some drive. And then from here we're going to go to our envelope 1 and apply it to the filter cutoff. Start dialing back the modulation amount. And then we'll start pulling down the cutoff. I always think with this type of sound, 40 Hz is a nice spot for this. And then we're just going to go back to our envelope 1, pull the sustain down so it's plucky. Already we're getting a bit more of a plucky stabby sound there. Going to dial back the decay to around 537 milliseconds is nice. Push up the attack to around 1 millisecond. We can leave the release as it is. Let's just go back to the cutoff on the modulation amount as well. There we go. Just make sure that the sound's in mono, just because after all it is a bass sound, so we want it going straight through the middle of the mix. Just got on a little bit of fatness as well. You know, you can play around with the resonance. Get a little bit of a different tone going on there. But we'll just put it back to 26% for the sake of the video. And then from here, what we want to do is we just want to start modulating the pitch on the course. So to do that, we're going to drag over envelope 1, start dragging the pitch modulation down to 2, and then same again on oscillator B. There we go. And already now we've just taken the sound a little bit further, even if it is 2%, you know, on the modulation for the pitch on the course. If we listen to it without, so that's with, just bypass that. This is what it sounds like. Like, it sounds nice, but for me, honestly, I like it in there. Just feel like it just gives it like that little bit more movement, you know, but you can do it without, but I like it with. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the effects section, and we're just going to take out some of the bottom end if you want to take the sound further and get a little bit more of the Kerri Chandler In My System vibe going on, which I'll show you now. Choose a low pass. Just going to smooth it out, remove that notch. Just back the frequency back. And then we're just going to remove some of the top end on our EQ2. Start pulling the gain down a bit. Pull the frequency all the way up to the top, just so we can hear it affecting the signal as we pull it back. And what you could do there, if you're going to go with this In My System Kerri Chandler type vibe, is you could leave those EQ settings as it is and then duplicate or add another MIDI track and make a sub bass on there. Then you've got two separate basses on two different tracks, such as, you know, the sine and the triangle, and then obviously the sub on the second. Let's push that frequency a little bit further as well. But you know, we are making a deep tech bass, so let's just pop that bass back in. And you know, just even taking out some of the top end of the sound just drives it home a little bit, so let's just pop that back in so we can see the difference. Just feel like it sounds much better when we just drop it by around 6 dB. So there you go, guys, that's pretty much it, the sound. Just going to show you in the matrix as well. On the coarse pitch for the modulation, just so it's going in both ways, in the positive and negative direction, just got to make sure this type on Serum anyway is going in the right direction, which is the positive, and then the left direction, which is the negative, on both of the oscillators, so A and B. If you just click it without, this is what it sounds like. So it's only going in the positive direction now, so going to the right. Like, that sounds alright to me, but I prefer it going both ways, so left and right, negative to positive. Just going to pop those back in. So that's just a little tip there for you in terms of the matrix. But there you go, guys, that's pretty much it, the sound. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Just want to say Happy New Year to everyone and hope you all have a nice Christmas. Don't forget to like the channel and subscribe to it. Also, head over to Scraps Audio, where you can purchase the project file and use the preset in your own tunes and manipulate it so however way you want. And thank you for watching. Like I say, it's 2024, a new year. Let's get it. Nice one for watching. Peace. See you on the next one.